Alright guys, so we're back today. We have got the Arrma Typhon here. Now, it's got a major problem, and the problem is the axles are bending when I drive it. So I did only do it once. I do have a new set of rear axles I want to throw in it. So let me grab my wrench. My wrench go. Alright, so I'll just use their tool, I guess. So we're gonna... I might as well show you guys quick, just in case you didn't see that video, what I'm talking about. So there is the chassis. It is dirty. And outside in the dirt. It happens. Figure out how to get this fucker back through too. That, I guess. Probably. So let's grab this 3S I got sitting here, and I'm just going to kind of throw it on here. Plug it in, turn the radio on, turn the car on. So you guys can see how bad that is. And it's not just one side, it is all four corners. So, I have upgraded axles coming that were $40 for all four corners of this thing. So hopefully that fixes our problem, but I'm trying to give this Arrma, the benefit of the doubt. Ow. So, take this off. I need this tool back. The part I believe bent is these axle ends. So we got two more to test. So I want to run it one more time on these axle ends. Can't get that off. Put your wheel on. Give you something bigger to hold. God, guys. Look at all the Loctite Arrma uses. So be careful when you take stuff off, guys. If it won't come, don't budge it. So yeah, so there's that axle. Let's look at it now. Hopefully you guys can see this well enough. Let's throw a battery in it. I don't know why I took this out, maybe because of the, I don't know. It does look a little bent. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this screw out here. So I'm going to guess a 2mm. We're using all the tools it came with. They do actually give you some pretty decent tools with this. I was a little impressed. It comes with like a full-size screwdriver. I'm not sure why they did that with this. I don't know if that's just because and then down in here you have like a little hole you have to get through. And as you unscrew it, it pushes out. So I'll throw that one to the side. Push it through. Just like that. Good as new. I push that bearing out, back with it. So now you're going to basically reverse the process. Like that. Push it through. Take your screw. You can add more Loctite if you want. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I just don't care to because I'm going to be replacing these anyways. Alright, so now I'm just going to put that screw back in. Some guys were also commenting on my video that I made and saying this is kind of a common problem. So, if it is, and actually when you look at that you can kind of see it's bent. So if this is a common problem, Arrma's on their 4th version of this truck, or this buggy. So why isn't it fixed? Why has Arrma let this go? Because so far, my first battery pack, I mean, I was setting this thing pretty high, and it seemed like this was the only weak point, but it's a big problem. It really is. If you're going to be driving. So let's just check this one. See how much better that is? It's still wiggle there. Look how bad this one is. Oops. See how bad that is? Alright. I'm going to do this other side, and then we'll come back and talk about it a little bit more. I just wanted to point out, guys, this one's so bad, it's actually stuck on there. Couldn't just pull it off like the other one. Uh-oh. So look at that. Still. Oh, there it came. Oh, shit. This was Loctite? Holy fuck, guys. Look at all that Loctite in there. I mean, it's good they use Loctite, but they need to slow down a little bit. Jesus. So once again, pull this top screw out. I actually do kind of like these screwdrivers they include. They kind of seem like they could have cheap tips and stuff on them. But bigger ones, you know, like 2mm and stuff, you should be fine. I don't think it came with a 1.5, so. Oh, crap. And once again, I'll loosen off this axle. Look at that, when it just starts to push out, and it feels really loose. Set that down like that. Grab the other new axle. And start putting it back together. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then we're going to slide it back on our axles. Make sure it's kind of sliding fine. So guys, a lot of people have been commenting on my video and telling me this thing's a Jado killer, so you guys can probably guess why I bought this. My favorite thing to do making RC videos is comparing two cars. I love to do it because not a lot of people really do it a whole lot. And people get mad at me sometimes when I compare cars and my opinions. That's fine. You know, with RC, everyone has their own opinion on things. And sometimes they're right. Sometimes people can have their own opinions and they're correct. They're correct about them. Yeah, this, that. But you know, the first video I posted of this thing, I got a ton, well not a ton, but I got a few comments about this being a Jado killer. Okay, now to be fair, stock to stock, even if these axles bend, yes, certified Jado killer. Let's be honest. But now, the 4S Jado, no. No, I don't think so. I just don't think so. 4S Jado ain't out yet, but I have one that's pretty close to compare. I made mine 4S, and I haven't really put too many upgraded parts in it except for what's going to come on the 4S Jado. So I'm about into that thing for the price of a 4S Jado. So now, the reason I bought this is because, I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm not a fanboy of anything. I like all RC stuff, even if it breaks, even if it needs work, it's not a big deal to me. I'll fix them, I'll put the money into them they need. Now this wheel still looks a little bent, but we know that how to straight, and look how much straighter that is. So those axles were definitely bent. That is a huge, huge problem when you're bashing this, because how bad that one is. Look how bad that one is. I only bought two for the back because I got upgraded axles coming, so I didn't want to go too crazy. But yeah. So there's that. This thing is now fixed. We will get it out tomorrow for a 3S run. I haven't been able to really run this on 3S. I saw the wheels wiggling the way they were, and it kind of freaked me out. I thought the nuts were loose. Put this wheel backwards. Shit. I thought the nuts were loose, and when my nuts start coming loose, it makes me worry because, well, I don't want to lose a nut. No one wants to lose a nut, right? You lose nuts, it costs money. But yeah, that's what I thought was happening. I didn't have the tool out there. So like, oh, we'll end the video here. Well, then I came in, and while as I was kind of driving it in, I noticed how wiggly they all were, and I was like, there's no way all those nuts came loose, right? So yeah. So, yeah. That axle, that is a big issue. I feel like Arrma needs to fix. They should have fixed it by now. It's their 4th version. So I don't understand why it's not fixed, but